Good morning and grand rising, Angel. Welcome to your altar. um, and this is take 3, by the way. I set out to just place a few items here and there that are associated with deities. And before I knew it, everybody had a section. There's like lunar and water goddesses and Hindu. So we'll go over all of it. And I'm going to do this in 2 separate videos. I'm going to show you the altar first. And then in the second video, I'll do your reading. Even though I'm not charging for it, I wanted it to be nice. I wanted to do it right. I didn't want to just do some quick something. So you got all of my energy for this girl. And this is going to be a lifted reading. And when I do lifted readings, I smudge the space first with cannabis. Today's reading is brought to you by Lone Star Shake, and it is some amazing stuff. And it's available at Obsidian Haze Dispensary here in Eunice, New Mexico. So I asked if there were any deities that if you left cannabis on your altar, it would be pleasing to them. And there are. Of course, they mentioned Jah, but he is not really a deity. He is God, the Christian God. Rastafarianism is a sect of Christianity. So when Rastafarians use the word Jah, J-A-H, they're saying God in their language. It would be like if a Spanish speaker used the word Dios. It means God, the Christian God. So Jah is not really a deity, but he was mentioned, so I thought I would mention it. Shiva and Kali from Buddhism, and Magu. And I also have the colors of the Rasta flag represented here. And each color is significant, and there is a proper order. It goes green, yellow, or gold, and red. Green, yellow, red. Green, yellow, red. So the green represents vegetation, agriculture. Let me turn my flash on. There we go. It's malachite and some ocean jasper. Citrine, pyrite. The yellow or gold represents wealth. Africa is a very wealthy nation with all of their elementals. And last, the red represents martyrdom, freedom, and bloodshed. This is red tiger's eye and some red jasper. I will put the link to my eBay store in the description. And a lot of these are available on there. Oh. Ah. So these two I keep out whenever I'm doing readings. These are for me to expand my higher consciousness, for messages to be delivered easier, for clairvoyance. This is a Herkimer diamond from Herkimer, New York. And this is Prophecy Stone. I had it setting on some clear quartz with rainbows in it. I'm skipping this one for just a second because I'm afraid I'm going to lose my flash. And I really want to do this moonstone with the flash on. So I have some intention cards here. We've got the moon. The number 21 may be of significance. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. I have a seashell here with some water in it. And this beautiful moonstone. See if I can... Oh, I'm trying to get the flash on it. Oh, there we go. And it is 58 millimeters. Isn't that pretty? I've got starfish and a seahorse in labradorite and a 36-inch strand of pearls that are available. Okay. Back over here for a minute. So with the Buddhist deities, we find luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. I've got a little silver sheen obsidian Buddha guy. And a yellow calcite cobra. And a jade elephant. Make sure whenever you're working with elephants that you keep their rear end facing your doorway. That brings in good luck. And then I have... Oh no. Oh no. My mother won 2 of these back in the 80s. And I inherited them in November. But these are called Black Star of India. And it is a form of sapphire. These are a little over a carat. Oh, the flash went away. But if you look at the center of it, it will flash across. I hope you got to see it before the flash went off. Dang it. Oh. Okay. I have some shiny things. Goddesses love shiny things. This is actual Crossroads dirt from some farmland over by Lubbock, Texas. And my boyfriend and I picked it up. He knew I wanted some, so he stopped and he's like, "Do you still want some dirt from a Crossroads?" And I was like, "Yes." So he stopped and we got her done. I've got a key here. a coin, and my late husband's gold wedding band with some Florida water. I've got rose petals out everywhere too. We've got fire, number 10. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. And that was for the candle. Didn't have a lot for Egyptian deities. I do have an Egyptian print bong, but it was not camera ready. It was gross. I wouldn't put it on camera. But I do have a bell. It's so dark. Better. With a camel on it. And there's also dolphins and angelfish. But we do know that Egyptians loved their cats. So I have some cats carvings out here. This is labradorite. And I think this is marble. This was a gift. This is not for sale. But isn't it cute? It's like a mama and baby. You know what? Let me see. Turn my camera this way. I know everything's going to be at a weird angle now, but... Okay, so next we've got our edible offerings and herbs, spices. The only fruit I had was a lemon, but it works. And of course the rose petals. I've got bay leaves in there and a cinnamon stick and some honey and a piece of chocolate cake. There are whole gods and goddesses that are like the goddess of chocolate cake. Seriously. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce those names, but I'll let you see them. Maybe you know what they sound like. Where'd it go? Chocolate cake. I'm assuming that's cacao, like the chocolate plant, but I don't know how to pronounce that part. And then this is a Hindu deity, Munch Murugan. Ganesha, I know how to pronounce that. But this one that's all one name. I had to start over here and it goes down. I don't know. But these are like Mayan, Aztec, Incan deities. Then we're paying homage to Native Americans and indigenous peoples. Lift the phone up for a minute. Maybe. This is actually a totem pole. I'll let you see the imagery on it. It was made in Ruidoso, New Mexico. So this wouldn't bring in a deity per se, but it would bring in, what are they called? Spirit animals. For instance, rabbit. This one is calling in rabbits. How apropos with the eggs right there. Put this back on the stand so I don't shake. Sorry. I don't know if you're familiar with DeGrazia. He's a famous painter. He only painted Native American children, and whenever you saw a piece of his art, you knew it was his. and my mom was a collector. And he went in collaboration with Goebel. This is a Goebel. I don't want to break it. It makes me nervous. But listen, that dude was so crazy. He went and buried all of his artwork in the desert in Arizona. And people go panhandling to try and find it. I've got a feather here that has seen better days, but it's significant to me. One of my angels left it for me. Oh, I need to turn the phone this way. So this is an Apache tear. And Apache tears were formed when Apache widows were crying. Their tears fell to the ground and Apache tears were formed. There were about 75 Apache men that were under attack and they were losing the battle. And instead of being killed by the government, they chose to jump off of a cliff. So there's that. We have copper. Copper is important to Native Americans and their culture. And of course, turquoise. This is New Mexico Navajo turquoise. I live in New Mexico, but I live in southern New Mexico, and all of the turquoise mines are up north. And then I have a labradorite bracelet. And the labradorite is associated with the Inuit people. And they believe that labradorite was formed from the aurora borealis lights hitting the ground. And the cards that I have associated with the Native Americans, we've got the Phoenix, number 25. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. This is a chakra alignment card, and the color of this border indicates that this is the crown chakra. But look at the imagery and see if anything resonates. I'm hoping that there's something on the table that resonates with you that is going to kind of give us more insight as to what you're being drawn to or what you're needing at this time. We have the eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. There's a rainbow, stars. There's an inlet, mountain, and instinct. There's a moon that tells me something's being hidden at this time. And then last, I have a section for like Mother Nature, deities that help keep us grounded. The green is associated with the heart chakra, their spirit, the white dove. There's a sword. She's got the world in her womb. There's faces there. This is a Celtic love knot hairpin. Let me get you back over in the light. Jesus. I'll get there. Sorry. Isn't that cool? Add the shits of that bell. And a little frog. This is mahogany obsidian. I have 2 bunny rabbits. This is, gosh dang it. Okay. Sorry. I want you to see the sparkle. See if this will work. There's all kinds of shimmer in here. This is strawberry quartz. And rabbits are associated with fertility. And have another bunny. This is ruby zoisite and epidote. And he does something cool. I'm going to show you here in a minute. Okay. This is moss agate. Dang it. I'm trying to get it in the light so you can see through it. This isn't working for me. I'm almost done. You know what? Fix your little wagon. Look. Sorry, I know that's bright. It looks like moss is growing in it. That's why it's called moss agate. I've got a pine cone here. This is Mangano calcite. And it does something cool too. It's a little 4-leaf clover. Put those there. Okay, I think I've got everything. Yes. Oh, wait. Did I? Yep. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off. It's got to be super dark. How am I going to do this? Okay. I'm going to